welcome back to Review Wednesday. I miss saying this line so much. I'm not even kidding you guys. I'm so happy Review Wednesdays are back with a bang. But yes, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Shreya, and today I will be sharing with you guys 10 new launches and my views about it. I thought because I missed so much on Review Wednesday, why not try out 10 different things, 10 new launches, something that you guys have been suggesting me as well, and share with you what all I feel about them. This is the look that I've come up with. So this face only has 10 products on it and nothing else, nothing more. So 10 products, you can get a face like this. You can actually get a better face if you do wear more eyeshadow. I just showed you one eyeshadow or two eyeshadows, but you can definitely wear more eyeshadows and play up the look even more. So yes, without any further ado, let's get started with the video. I'm starting off with freshly washed and moisturized skin. Your makeup will look as good as your skin prep, so make sure you prep your skin really nicely. Also, I'm really sorry if you can hear some background noises. It's literally pouring down here in Delhi and there's nothing I can do to help it. Starting off with a new primer, I'm going to be trying out the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. It has been available in the US and UK markets for a while, but it's just recently launched in India. I'm so excited to try it because there's so many people who rave about this, and it's thought to be of a dupe of the Hourglass Veil Primer. The texture seems like a cream. I don't see any silicone in there. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and I'm going to start massaging it onto my face. Ooh, that just disappeared into, that literally just disappeared into the skin. Like, it's like I never put on anything. Wow. I don't see any perfecting aspect to it, but yes, my skin feels super smooth. Foundation, I'm going to be trying the Lakme 95 Natural Foundation. This is the By Face Foundation Drops. And let me just put it out there, I don't want to sound salty. I might look like I'm salty, but I'm really not. But what was up with this collection? Like, why was this natural collection ever there? First of all, what is City Bright look? I don't know what a City Bright look means. Anyway, this collection just looked a little forced to me personally. I just felt like they had to do a new launch, so let's just launch some new lipsticks, because lipsticks and a foundation, let's just throw in the name of aloe vera because everyone loves aloe vera. It just did not feel connected to me somehow, and I said this out loud on Insta stories as well, and so many of you agreed, and I asked if you want to see a review, and again so many of you were like yes, but it just never happened. I'm really sorry for that. But yes, I'm just going to shake this foundation a little because this is a by face foundation. So that means the water part or the oil part or the aloe part will kind of separate on top into a transparent layer. That's what happened, and I was just like, I've not even had it for too long and is it going bad already? So yeah, just shake it because it's a by face foundation. I have the shade 04 Natural Almond. I hope this matches me. I've never really tried it out, and I think they have only 5 to 6 shades again. Seriously, when is Lakme going to learn? But yes, this is what the packaging looks like. Not a very big fan. There's a dropper out there and you just need to like constantly drop it. You're paying 500 rupees for this. I think this is for 500. Yeah, 500 rupees for this. They could have given something, or they could have just made it into a squeezy tube. That's still more convenient than this dropper situation right here. So I'm just going to take a couple of drops on the back of my hand. Oh, it's very liquidy. Yeah, they're calling it foundation drops. Genius, Shreya, you're a genius. So I want to give this foundation a fair shot, so I will be using my YBB Makeup Perfector on one side of my face, and on the other side I'm going to use a brush. This is my favorite NYX 03 blending brush foundations. So I'm going to be trying this out to see if there's a difference or if it works better with one sort of a tool. So I'm going to start off with my sponge. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of the product. Ooh, it literally got soaked into the sponge and it looked like I had nothing on my hand right here. This is new, and I'm just going to start stamping it on my face. That literally disappeared from the back of my hand, and I've not been able to cover a lot of my face area. I do have to say the coverage is pretty sheer, but it looks really nice on the skin. It looks like there's nothing on your skin, like literally nothing on your skin, because it seeps right in like you saw on my hand. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of that foundation. Luckily the shade does match me, so that's a bonus point. The coverage, as I told you guys, is pretty sheer to medium-ish. Like very medium-ish, not medium, because you can still see through all of my scars. Let me build it up a little because sponges do tend to take away a little bit of the coverage as well. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of that foundation, and with the help of my sponge I'm just going to apply it on top of my acne scars. Yep, you can still see through some of the scars, but I really like the finish of the foundation. Like it looks super natural on the skin, like super duper natural. As you can see, the coverage is natural but still pretty good. Like it's not full coverage for sure, a very medium-ish coverage, but it looks good. Like I like how my skin is looking right now. But let us try the same foundation with a brush. I have used a lot of foundation though. Like I have to say that I've used a lot of foundation, and the bottle size isn't the largest. This is 18 ml of product. So I have a new batch of foundation on my hand, and with my brush I'm just gonna start working it in on the other side of my face. I don't know if it's oxidizing on me or not because I have one layer of foundation on this side, but this side somehow seems darker than this side. Can you see it? Like slightly, ever so slightly darker than this. I'll just try to go on with another layer of foundation and see if the shade becomes same or not. I don't know, I just somehow feel it has oxidized on me a little, which will be a shame because I really like the finish of this foundation. Like after a long time, I really like the finish of a Lakme foundation, but I'm still disappointed with the shade range. I'm forever disappointed with the shade range with Lakme. For concealer, I will be trying out the Benefit Boing Brightening Concealer. Benefit finally came with all of their Boing concealers in India as well. I've had the previous Boing concealers and I really like them, and that's why I did not want to try out the industrial strength concealer because I've heard that the formulation is the same, it's just a new packaging. But this is a new concealer altogether. They claim this to be a full coverage concealer which brightens up your skin, which is exactly what I love in a concealer. I love the packaging. It looks like a cute eraser from back in the day, and even the actual packaging looks like a pencil head, which is so cute. This is in the shade number 2, which honestly looks a little pinky to me. Like even with the original Boing concealers, the number 2 was slightly pinky for me. My shade was number 3, which was more yellow toned. So I'm not sure how this is going to go down. So I'm just going to pick up some of the concealer with the help of my sponge. I'm directly going to stamp it on my under eyes. This is definitely brightening up my under eyes, as you can see. And I'm not too mad at the pink tone. Like it's not making my under eyes look ashy, because pink can make my under eyes look a little bit ashy as I'm very yellow. As some of you guys already know, I'm more of a liquid concealer person than a cream person. But this looks really nice on the skin. Like it's not too waxy or too balmy. It's just a very nice consistency and it's a very nice finish. For powder, I will be trying out the Pack Translucent Powder. They came out with these new powders in a lot of shades, like a lot of shades, even for a translucent powder. And the packaging is pretty nice as well. It's slightly more bulkier, but it's really nice. So you open up the cap and you have a mirror right there, which is slightly dirty right now, and then you have a sieve right here from which you can press out the powder, which is great because you're not going to be getting excess powder out and it's not going to be all over the place. So I'm just going to use my sponge again, and I'm just going to pick up some powder on the sponge and I'm going to stamp it under my eyes. I'm not baking with this powder, but I'm just setting my under eyes into place. Oh, by the way, this is the shade TL04. So this instantly mattified my under eyes down, and it does have a yellow tinge to it. So it is counteracting the pink brightness in there, but it's obviously making my skin look brighter because it is slightly yellow. And it does not feel even one bit dry on my skin, because loose powders generally tend to make my skin slightly dry, as I am pretty dry. So loose powders just do not agree to my skin, but it's not drying my skin down, which is a great thing. I'm quickly just going to set the other concealed areas of my face. I think I really like this loose powder. It looks so good and it's not making my skin dry or stretchy or anything of that sort. Then next up, we're going to be trying out a highlighter, my favorite part of course, and I'm going to be trying out the Maybelline Master Chrome in the shade Molten Gold. As you can see, it broke in shipment and my heart also broke along with it, but I'm going to still try it out. I haven't still tried it on my face, but I did swatch it and it felt very creamy. It felt almost like the Wet Set by Kylie Cosmetics, so I'm really excited for that. I'm just using Ariel Techniques blush brush or contour brush. I'm just going to apply to the highest points of my face, starting with the tops of my cheekbones. That color, first of all, is everything. This is so close to the Ultra Loose Glow by Kylie in the shade Fiji, which is one of my absolute favorite highlighters. It's really close to that, and it's gorgeous, you guys. It is slightly, ever so slightly enhancing my texture, like giving me some pores that I don't have and everything, but the color is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. That overall golden glow though. I dropped the broken part of the highlighter. RIP. For setting sprays, I'm going to be trying out the Nicka K Perfection Finishing Spray. And this is a mattifying spray, so I'm just going to first, activate it, and then I'm just going to spritz it all over my face. This literally smells like coconuts and pina coladas. I'm not even kidding you guys. And the mist is super fine, like you don't get a blotch of mist on your face. But I love the fragrance. It's a mix between a pina colada and the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte fragrance. If you've ever sniffed that, it's kind of a mix in between, and I love this fragrance. The fragrance is so good, you guys. It did make my face kind of matte, but not in the drying way, only in the way that only my highlighter pops and everything else is subdued, which I of course love with all of my heart. Okay, tell me I was living under a rock because I had no clue that Lakme had an absolute eyebrow pencil. I only thought they had that 60 rupee wala eyebrow pencil, which is so bad, it sucks. I'm not even kidding you, it's so bad. It literally feels like it's a kajal, but just packaged as an eyebrow pencil. But I had no clue that they had an absolute eyebrow stylus as well. Recently when I was rearranging my makeup and everything, I discovered it, so I don't know if it's a new launch or not, but we're gonna try it out today. So this is in the shade Natural Black. I don't know how it can be natural and black, but the eyebrow pencil shape looks pretty interesting. This is what the shape looks like. It's not like a completely slant, it's round, but with like a cut off edge, just like a lipstick but a thinner lipstick. So I don't know how this is going to work out for the brows. I'm just going to use the other end, like the higher end, to line my eyebrows and fill in. Okay, so this is super pigmented and slightly waxy, which I like. I like waxy eyebrow pencils. I'm just going in the direction of my hair growth to mimic my brows. The brows look fire, you guys, they look fire. This is a charcoal color. It's not natural black. There is nothing such as natural black. We have a whole color chart and you still decide to name it natural black. But yes, finally, I need to say this out loud. Finally, Lakme has a nice eyebrow product. I'm so proud of Lakme. I'm so proud of Lakme for doing this. Now I think I can probably do a full face of Lakme because we have a better eyebrow pencil now. Let me know if you'd like to see an updated full face of Lakme or full face of any other brand for that matter. I do, however, have to mention one con of the eyebrow pencil. It's the shape. It's not the most user friendly because it's not super thin. It's very flat and it's thicker. It's very flat and it's thicker, so it becomes slightly difficult after you are done with the initial edge of the pencil. That is the only con I feel like. I really like how my brows are looking right now. They look good. Like, I feel they look good. For eyeshadow, I have the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette. It finally launched in India as well, so I'm so excited for that. Now, this is the remastered version of the original Rose Gold palette. I know a lot of people were like, why? But it's honestly gorgeous, you guys, and especially for the people who missed the first one, it's going to be a really nice purchase because colors are beautiful. They finally have a mirror in there as well. Let me quickly just give you some swatches because I obviously can't use all of the shades in here. So I'm just going to give you swatches from all of the ranges, like from the shimmers, from the mattes, and from the satin and creams. So I am going to swatch the shade Rose Gold because it's my favorite from the glitter ones. Then I'm going to swatch the shade Risk because it's a gorgeous maroonish color. I'll also swatch Black Truffle for you because it is like a black color and black really tells you about the pigmentation. And finally, I'm going to swatch Bubbly, which is a cream color. So I have 4 swatches with me right here. This is what the finger swatch looks like. And if you want to see it on the hand, this is what they look like. This is how they swatch. Obviously, finger swatches are slightly better than brush swatches, but that's only because our fingers naturally have some oil in them and they're warm, so the product melts down a little bit more. Honestly, guys, I'm in love with this palette. I really like the new shades and the new formulation and everything. It's gorgeous. I'm not even kidding you. It's gorgeous. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put one eyeshadow all over my eyes just to show you guys how beautiful only one eyeshadow can look as well. So I think I'll go with the shade Rose Gold only because my fingers are also dirty. I'll use my fingers today. Why? Because I think it's more relatable to you guys as well for some reason. So I'm just going to use Rose Gold from this palette, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to swipe it across my lid. Can you see that pigmentation first of all? It's so good, and the duochrome effect in this one, it's crazy. So this was just one go and all of my eyelid is already covered and it's just So gorgeous. The color is so gorgeous. I have a whole tutorial using the rose gold palette up on my Instagram, which I will leave a link to in the bottom bar. So if you want to check out the full tutorial, you can definitely do that as well. The glitters in the earlier rose gold palette was slightly more chunky. This is more smoother, more foiled and more duochrome. So that's a definite difference in there. I'm just blending the edges of this eyeshadow to ensure there is no harsh line. Do you see how it just looks so gorgeous? I'm going to take one more shade, slight cheating. What I'll do is I'm going to take henna or cocoa and I'm just going to run it along my lower lash line just to balance out my upper lash line a bit. I actually took it with the finger which had risk on it, so now I have a maroony brownie tinge on my waterline and I'm not even one bit mad about it. For mascara, I wanted to try out the Smashbox Super Fanned Out Mascara. This recently launched internationally as well as in India. So I am so excited to try it because Lily Singh is on board with this mascara and I really like her. This is what the wand looks like. It's just like an ovalish wand with very short spikes on it. I'm just going to wiggle it through my lashes. I'm not going to wear falsies today because we are trying out a mascara. So this is what my eyelashes look with one coat of mascara. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I don't see the whole hype about it because I literally can get better lashes with a Maybelline Colossal or a Maybelline Lash Sensational. I feel like it's not doing much for my lashes, like how much I would want, and especially if you're spending so much money. So this is the complete difference. I tried another coat on this eye and this is the total difference. I honestly feel my Maybelline mascaras are slightly better. Even my Essence ones are better. So lastly, for my lipstick, I'm going to try out the new lipsticks by Pac Cosmetics and I have a whole bunch of colors in them. So I'm just going to quickly select a color and we're going to put it on our lips and try it out. I've heard great things about them. Malvika likes them, Stacey likes them. So I'm just going to quickly put this on my lips and see whether I like it or not. So I have selected the shade 02 Unicorn. I selected it because of the name. I thought it was going to be something iridescent-y or something of that sort. But it's just a mauve nude color. So I don't really get the idea of the name, but I really like the fact that Pac is finally doing names because names are better than numbers. And the packaging is stunning, you guys. This is what the packaging looks like. It has a magnetic cap to it. You can feel it's made out of good quality stuff. And this is what the lipstick looks like. Let's just put it on our lips now and stop blabbering for a while. It has amazing pigmentation for starters and it's so soft to apply. You saw that? One swipe, just one swipe. Although as you guys might know that I'm not a very big fan of such flat bullets, I like more pointy bullets, but the color is beautiful. I already know I would have probably 10,000 similar shades like this, but I love such mauvey, pinky, nudie colors. They're just my absolute favorite. But the formulation of the lipstick is so good, you guys. Like so pigmented, rich and buttery, yet super matte. Like it's so matte. Let me see if it's kiss proof or not. I don't think it would be because it's still a lipstick at the end of the day, but you never know. Yep, it does transfer slightly. The transfer is not so great, guys, but the formulation is. So yes, with that we finished Review Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe to let me know. If there are any other new launches or any other product in the market that you guys would want me to review, then leave them in the comment section down below. I would love to go through those products as well. And I will see you guys super soon. Till then, take care. Mwah. Bye.